I'm back. Hello, friends. Apologies for that random mic not working thing. Weird. Chair stream, chair stream. Heck yes. We love to see a good chair stream. Okay. Hello, friends. Welcome to another stream. It is Thursday today. Victoria, hello. Yay, I made it. Yay. I'm very excited for this one. Ooh, this is exciting. I've heard so much about Creature Caravan. I am so excited to play this. Like the title says, this is one of my most anticipated games for 2024. I did back this myself on Kickstarter, and I think I got it like 2 months, maybe like a little less than 2 months ago. I've had it for a bit, and I've been trying to get it to the table ever since. I've almost got it played multiplayer a few times, but it did not end up happening. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just jump into it solo. I'm so excited. I have watched many live streams of this. I've watched many playthroughs of this. Red Raven Games and Ryan Lockett are, or Red Raven Games is one of my favorite publishers. Ryan Lockett is one of my favorite designers. I really enjoy his games and just the publisher's games in general. Above and Below is like one of the games that got Francis and I into the hobby. I also have really enjoyed Near and Far. Francis and I went through a campaign of that. We actually haven't gone fully through it, but yeah. And then I also have enjoyed Now or Never, so that like kind of series, that trio there. I didn't unfortunately love Sleeping Gods, but I don't know. I feel like maybe if I played that solo, it might have been better. But yeah, Francis and I tried to get into Sleeping Gods and it didn't really work. So yeah, that's like the only one. And then also Rome is another one that I really enjoy from Red Raven Games. So yes. Oh man, I won't be able to watch live, but I'll definitely check it out later. Been looking forward to this one. Chris, thank you so much for popping in. Bummer that you can't join, but totally fine. You can watch this after as a video. Hopefully you have a good night. I enjoy it. Played it solo a couple times and took it to a couple of game nights. Both groups really dug it. Nice. That's good to hear. It's a great game. We carry the deluxe Kickstarter version. Yes, so they do have a TTRPG for like the Arzium world, which is really cool. Hello, Sky. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Nat, hello. How are you? My Cryptic Adventure, hello. Welcome to the stream. Better. Okay, good. Invisibility Cloak is working great. Hello, Jenna. Hello, Victoria. I backed it too. I have it, but haven't played it yet. Victoria, hopefully watching me play it tonight will motivate you to get it to the table, because I'm sure you're very excited for that. I'm also looking forward to the Haunted one coming out next year. Yes. So there is Above and Below Haunted, which I think it is pretty similar to the original Above and Below, but they've made some tweaks to it, and they've also brought in that kind of ghost mechanic and ghost theme to it, which is really cool. I got Rivages and Washed Ashore this week because of the solo gaming video that went out this week. Yay! Steve, that's awesome. That makes me really happy. Both of those games are fantastic and I really enjoy them. I have all the other games from that list. Nice. Nice, nice. I really enjoyed making that list. There's been just something about like smaller solo games that I've really enjoyed recently. Just solo games that are really easy to get to the table, don't take up a lot of space, and I can just even bring them upstairs and play them on my coffee table. I think I've discovered that I just really enjoy in a solo game having it be approachable and small and easy to play. Because most of the time I'm playing solo games in the evening when I'm already like exhausted from what I did throughout the day. So it's really nice to be able to just chill, have a cup of tea, and then just get out a game that's not a lot of effort, which is really nice. Doing well, thanks. I actually did the teeniest bit of work on this one, so I'm excited to finally see a playthrough of it. No way, Sky, that's awesome. That really makes me happy, that just knowing that you did a little bit of work on this one. It looks fantastic. Everything about the game that I've seen thus far, I'm super excited about. Any game that you give me that like has a ton of cards and there's a bunch of like combos, like card comboing kind of vibes to it, I've really enjoyed recently. I recently played Wondrous Creatures, which I loved, so very excited to play that one solo. I actually played it multiplayer, but yeah, I'm also very excited to play this one multiplayer because this is a lot of simultaneous play, which is really good. And then also because I got, I think like the Kickstarter deluxe edition of this, it has 1 to 6 players. You can play Creature Caravan all the way up to 6 players, which I think is amazing. So yeah, I always love a game that can play solo, but then it can also play a lot of players. So I'm excited to possibly get it to the table with that many players in the future. Rome is a great welcoming game, not many talk about. I love Rome. I think Rome is still in my top 100. And also when I backed Creature Caravan, they had a expansion for Rome that I also backed, which was like the Gems expansion, I think. So I really like that. My 9-year-old picked up on it quickly. I love accessibility and approachability. Exactly, Steve. That is really awesome. That makes me happy that your 9-year-old is able to play as well. So maybe I should try to introduce Rome to my nephews and my niece. Cyber Naboo, hello. Welcome to the stream. You came at a perfect time because I think I'm gonna get right into this. So we're gonna switch over. This is Creature Caravan. Also, if I cough every once in a while, it's because I'm still a little bit sick. And for some reason, whenever I get sick these days, the cough and just like the tickle in my throat sticks around for a very long time. I think it might be like what they call long COVID. Is that what they called it? So I did get COVID in the past, and ever since then, whenever I get sick now, my cough is just awful, and it like sticks around for way too long, and it's extremely annoying. And it's not like a I'm sick cough, it's just like a constant tickle in my throat cough, and it's really annoying. So apologies if I cough every once in a while. Hello, Board to Play. Joe, how are you? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. We need to get together for a board game day soon. I think I said that last time you were here. And we still haven't done a board game day, but it is a busy time of year. So maybe, will I see you? Joe, are you gonna go to Breakout Con? You should go to Breakout Con, Joe. That'd be fun. Lots of people, everyone's going. All the cool kids are going to Breakout Con. Would love to see you there. Would love to play some games. Oh no, get well soon. Thank you, Steve. Also, thank you, My Cryptic Adventure. Eventually, the cough will go away, I'm hoping. But I feel fine. It's just a constant tickle in my throat. Okay, so this is Creature Caravan. I'm going to have cards in my hand, and these cards are going to have various different abilities and things that I can do with them, and I'm going to be doing it with dice. So every single turn, this game is going to be 12 turns. Both me and the AI will be rolling all of our dice and then doing things with all of those dice. Once we are finished with those dice, that will be the end of our turn. Wherever our caravan is on the map, so we're going to be progressively traveling this way in hopes that by the end of the game, we can travel, or at least I don't care about the AI, but at least me, hopefully I will make it all the way to this city here, which the name of the city is escaping me. What is it called? It starts with an E. Eastry. Estry? Eastry. Eastry is the city here. If I can make it all the way to Eastry, that's going to be 25 victory points, because basically at the end of the game, however far you get, that's how many victory points you're going to get. And it's 1 victory point per column that you have traveled to the east. Hence why it's called Eastry. I just got that. Good one, Ryan Lockett. Actually, it might be his wife, Mallory, because I think she does a lot of like the story and stuff. Anyways, you're gonna roll those dice and we're going to do various actions. I have my board here that also has some different actions, and then as I play out more cards, into my tableau. That's going to give me more actions that I can perform with my dice. So yes, I have 8 cards that I start with here. The AI does start with 2 that I had to find in the deck. This is the combination of 2 cards that they start with that they recommend for your first game. So they're going to have those there. The AI is also going to kind of procedurally do this here, which this I think is the wrong board. I might actually have to switch. Oh no, I think that's correct. I think it just shows, basically with this version of Creature Caravan that I got, it has a expansion that if you play with the expansion in the solo mode, it changes up the actions here a little bit, or at least changes up the different dice that they need. Can't wait for Breakout. Whoop whoop. Good. Yes, we do. And I should have no plans. And I should no plans yet, but I'd like to. You should, Joe. That'd make me very happy. Merry all the holidays to you, Jenna. I hope you have some time with loved ones in the next week or 2. Thank you so much, Steve. I really appreciate that. I'm hopefully going to be able to, chill a little bit next week. I have a few videos that I'm going to film tomorrow. A few of them are going to be for like other channels and different things that I'm taking part in. But one of them for sure is for the board game garden. So I'm going to film that tomorrow, get that up at some point soon. And then I think for the Christmas time, I'm going to do a vlog for my Patreon members. So I'm probably going to do like a festive Christmas with the board game garden vlog for Patreons. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show you guys all of the games that I purchased for loved ones. We're going to wrap those. Obviously, we're going to be going to my parents' house and also Francis' parents' house. And we always play board games there, so we're going to play some board games. I'm going to show you guys me opening gifts and stuff, and just my family in general opening gifts and stuff. So should be fun. But thank you so much, Steve. Hopefully you have a great holiday as well. Spend time with loved ones and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Appreciate you. All right, so the actions that you're going to be performing, specifically like a lot of the cards, are going to allow you to move your caravan throughout this map here. And basically wherever you land, after you have finished all of your dice and after you have completed your turn, wherever your caravan is, you're going to be placing one of your tents. And based off of where you put your tents, it's going to allow you to have some endgame scoring. And then also if you land and put a tent on a spot that has an icon, so if you put a tent on a space with a white tower, that's going to allow you to pick up 3 cards. If you land and put a camp on a spot with a treasure, you get a treasure token that gives you victory points and various things. If you land on a spot that has fruit, you're going to get a fruit, and you can apply that fruit to any card in the future. You have to place the fruit onto a specific card, and then that fruit will stay there for the rest of the game, and then that action on that card is going to require a 1 or more. So it kind of just makes that action a lot easier to perform. So yes, that is the little fruit. And then lastly, you have these spots here that are the O's and X spots. These, if you've played Near and Far, those are very similar or are from that game as well. So whenever you go through or land on one of these spots, you're going to have to add a ember zombie token. Can we just talk about how beautiful these are? They did a fantastic job with the components in this game. This is like the Kickstarter Deluxe Edition. I could not back anything less because I was very excited for this. But they added a lot of foiling to stuff. So the ember zombies have the foiling, and then also the dice are like blue foiled, which I love. And then we also have the gorgeous like metal coins as well, which I am obsessed with. So yes, whenever you land on here, an ember zombie will be added to your board. And then at any time when you're on a space with that icon, you can then attack a zombie and then you're going to be putting your cubes onto this board. This is for attacking the Ember zombies. And then this board here is when you take the trade action, you can trade in either coins or bags in order to gain victory points as well as food. And you're going to need a lot of food to place down these different cards, because all of the payment for the cards are going to be food, and then some of them will require coins, which none of mine require coins. That's kind of nice. And then some of them do require a bag or two to pay for the cards. So, excuse me. Fruit. Your decorating video was fun. I need to show that to my wife for some inspiration for next year. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fruit. Freaking love the bread tokens. Yeah. So the bread tokens are absolutely adorable. They're like wooden bread tokens. The berry tokens are really nice as well. It's a very interesting berry that I've never seen in my life. It kind of looks like an apple, but also kind of a strawberry in a way. But I do believe that that is everything for a little overview. Obviously, I'll go more into like how exactly things work as we do those. But let's get into this. I do want to kind of show you guys the cards that I have, because I kind of want to see if there's some sort of engine that I can work off of. Also, a lot of the cards will give you victory points at the end of the game, and then some of them are based off of things. So this one here is I would get 2 victory points per machine that I had at the end of the game. This guy, this Holy Pilgrim, would give me 0 victory points. Rude. Do I have any machines? That's unfortunate. I feel like not a lot of my cards really do much. This one would be nice because this sword here would allow me to attack Ember zombies. Basically, it would be whatever number is on the die, and then it would be +1. So if I put a 6 here, I'd be able to attack a Ember zombie for 7, which there is not a 7 spot, so it'd be kind of pointless. Then I'd also get a bread. Nothing will ever top the little berry tokens in Everdell. Yeah, true. I also just freaking love bread. Same. We just had Indian food for dinner. Oh, so good. The naan, best food ever. The squishy ones, yep. Hello, Jenna. Hello, LeChat. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome to the stream. For the dice launching, you have several try or just one. So I will say right now, well, I guess after I choose or look at my cards and see what I want to use and stuff, the dice, I'm going to roll all of them once, and then I have one re-roll if I want to. But you have to re-roll all of the dice. So if you don't like your first roll, you can decide to roll them all again, but then that will be your final roll. So, this one's kind of nice. That would require 7 bread, though. That's a lot of bread. Turn start. I would get a card, and then I would discard. Is 1 sword plus 1 per deadly. Do I have any deadly things? Oh, this guy's deadly. I have a lot of folk, I will say. Oh, she's deadly. Ooh, I could do just a lot of fighting. This is if you have 2+ machines. Each turn, I can... Oh, that one's kind of nice, too. The Grave Robber's really nice. It is -3 victory points, but it gives me a coin, which coins are really helpful in the game. When you enter a white tower space, gain 1 coin. Reroll 1 die per turn. Ooh. This game looks so cute. I love the universe these games are in. Foglight, I do as well. It is Fantastic world. 0 if aged engineer. Well, that's impossible because the AI has the aged engineer, unfortunately. Okay, so I think I can probably do some sort of thing with these. The only thing is they all give me negative victory points. Why do I have so many cards that give me negative victory points? That's my question. Okay, so I think I'll just kind of go with it, see what happens. I'm gonna roll my dice. Oh, so I have 2 1s, a 2, a 6, and a 5. I guess I'm okay with that. I don't know why I brought a dice tray and I didn't roll them in the dice tray. It's all right. Everything's fine. Okay. And then the AI is also going to roll their dice. Actually, do I just roll them after? I think I'm just going to roll them after, because they do all of their stuff once I'm finished my turn. Okay. So I have 1 coin. I could right away, if I wanted to, I could take the trade action and I could trade in that 1 coin. That would get me 2 victory points at the end of the game. And then whenever you trade with the market, you get how many food you traded in worth of either bag or coin. So I would get 1 food plus an additional 2. So I would get 3 food right off the bat there. And that would allow me to maybe, like, she right here, the Cursed Warrior, she is just 1 bread, but she is negative 2 victory points. That would not be useful to me right now. I think I will do that. So I'm going to use my 2. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to trade in my coin. That's going to allow me to take 1 of my cubes and put it here. And then that's going to allow me to get 3 bread. Frank got the Krampus promo for Horrified. Going to play it this weekend. Nice. That's awesome. I love that there's a race element to this game. Yeah, so you are racing to the end for the most part. Oh, and also with like the trading and stuff. Okay, so I have 3 food. I would love to actually get even this one out, the Lizard Folk Mercenary, which is 4 food. So I could I just need 1 more food. So what I'm gonna do, oh, actually, that was a 5. That was a 5. I will say that you can at any time discard cards for food. So, I don't know which ones I don't want. To be honest, like, I'm not really feeling the Cursed Warrior just because she gives me negative 2 victory points. Also, the Grave Robber does give me negative 3 victory points. But, like, he gets me a ton of coins, which would then allow me to do a lot of trading. Okay, I think I'm going to discard the Holy Pilgrim. When I discard that, I get a food. And at any time you can pay food in order to place a card down. So I think I am going to pay my 4 food. And I'm going to get the Lizard Folk Mercenary down. And that's going to allow me to do some fighting, which I can't fight until I actually have a ember thing. So I can do this, which actually, that might not be a bad idea. I could move twice. Do I want to do that? Because I could use my 2 1s to move forward once. And then I could use my 5. I don't know if this is a good idea. I could use my 5 to move forward 1 more. That would then, moving into a space like this, would get me an ember zombie. And then that would then allow me to use this here. That would be 6, 7. Unfortunately, there is not 7, but there is a 6. So I could fight this ember zombie for 6. Basically, it'll be whatever your strength is, you can fight that ember zombie. And you can only do each of them once. So once I do the 6, I'm not going to be able to do the 6 again. Oh, I just saw this pop up on some end year top 10 lists. So yes, the Pudgy Ninja, welcome to the stream. I really wanted to play this before I made my list because I have a feeling that this might be a game that I really enjoy, just based off of other games that I've played and the fact that I really enjoy the world of Arzium. So yeah, I'm really excited to continue playing. I'm enjoying it so far. So I do think I'm going to do the 6. So I'm going to attack this ember zombie here. It does get discarded from my board. I will place a cube here. And then unfortunately I do not get anything for that. But at the end of this round, or at the end of this turn, all of these cubes are going to be going down 1. This one will also go down 1. And then at the end of the next turn, these will go down once more. And once there's a cube in the bottom part of these spaces, no other player can then go there. It kind of locks them out of that spot. So that's a little bit of like the race element there. So that, I'm gonna do that. That'll get me 2 victory points at the end of the game. And then also I do get 1 bread for this. And then, do I want to play any more cards? I think I might play, I'm gonna go with the negative stuff. I don't know if it's very good to go with the negative stuff, but it might help me. It's gonna be negative 1 and negative 2, so it's gonna get me negative 3 victory points, but there's a possibility that having these right up front is gonna be able to allow me to get more victory points. So I am gonna spend 1 bread to get the Cursed Warrior out. So then it says, turn start, I get to pick up 1 card, and then I discard 1 from my hand. So that'll be nice to have for the rest of the game. Where are all the creatures that go into your caravan? So far we have the Cursed Warrior, she's a creature, and then also the Lizard Folk Mercenary. He's also a creature that's on my caravan. There's a lot of different creatures, and there's like an entire deck of all these different cards. So I think that is everything for my turn. I'm ending on that spot, which I don't love, but I guess it's fine. So I am going to end here. I'm going to place one of my tents on this spot. See if I can lay it down so you guys can see it better. So that's going to be the end of my turn. We are going to then roll the AI's dice, which let me zoom you guys in here. And based off of what they roll, they are going to be able to do something. So, holy, okay. So they rolled 3 1s, a 5, and a 6. That's not great. So if they rolled a double of either 4, 5, or 6, they would place them here. That would allow them to do a trade, which they cannot do. So then we move down to the next one. They do have a 6. So they are going to Draw until you find a card that gives the bot at least 1 victory point as of this turn. So, I think... How many cards do I draw? Is this the one that I draw up to 6? I think it is. So we are going to draw, they are going to be wanting machines. So we're going to just draw until we find them a machine, which I don't know if you guys can see. That's not a machine. There we go. So they got this machine here, which is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't think this is the right board. This looks like a different board than what I saw when I was playing. Please hold. It is. Okay, that's why I was really confused. It's the wrong board. There is a separate board for if you're playing with the expansion. Good to know. Okay. So now that I have figured that out, what do you think about Fromage so far? I'm really enjoying it. So Board to Play and I, or Joe and I, are playing Fromage on BGA, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I'm supposed to be getting a copy of that, so whenever that comes in, I'm very excited to actually play it in person. Okay, so let's try this over again. So this is the same, so if I had, or if they had 2 of the same things, either 2 4s, 2 5s, or 2 6s, they would be able to do a trade, but they cannot. Next is if they have 2 1s, here we go, this makes more sense. This would then allow them to move forward 2 and up 2. So they're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So they are there. If they had any 2s, they would then move forward 1 and down 1, but they do not have any 2s. They do not have any 3s. If they did have a 3, they would draw and draw until you keep 1 that matches or matches an incomplete victory point set. So that's what I was doing before, and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. They have a 4. This would then allow them to roll combat dice and defeat an ember zombie, but they do not have any. The 5 gains them 1 fruit, which this is going to be 1 victory point for them at the end of the game. And then the 6 is draw 5 and keep 1 with the highest VP value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to look at all these, and whatever one gives them the most victory points, that is going to be this one right here, which is 5 victory points if 3 plus magic. So that's going to go there for them. And if there's any leftover dice, that is going to go into the combat. All right. So that is the AI. They're going to re-roll all of their dice. But for now, it is back to me. I'm going to take back all of my dice. We're going to zoom back out again. Great. Oh, that's awesome. The physical version just takes it to the next level. Yeah. Solo Fromage is pretty good too. Nice. Fromage is excellent. I am very excited to play it physically because I feel like it'd be really fun to actually because I think the workers are really cool, how they kind of go over top of the cheese pieces, and then also how the board spins. I feel like that would be a lot of fun, physically in person. Jenna, I don't recall ever having heard you talk about your favorite mechanic in board games. So Steve, I actually made, I think it was sometime within the last few months, I made a video that was my top 10 game mechanics. So I definitely recommend checking that out. Or actually, it might have been my top 12 game mechanics, because next year, for all of the months of next year, each month for the Board Game Garden solo focus, we're going to be focusing on a different mechanism. So I did my top 12 favorite mechanisms, and then each month we're going to do one of those. So yes, tableau building is one of them, deck building, multi-use cards, flippin' rights or verbin rights, deduction, trick-taking, worker placement. I forget what other ones. I knew you'd say that, dang. Should have done some research before asking. It was a really fun video to make. I actually really enjoyed it. Okay, so for my roll here, I have 2 6s, 2 3s, and a 5. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so turn start. So it is my turn start. So I'm going to draw 1 card. This is a Nocturnal Folk Delver. So this is, 7 victory points if 5 plus folk, which I already have played 1 folk. This one's folk, this one's folk, this one's folk, this one's folk. Okay, so it's safe to say I'm going to keep this one. Folk, 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 folk. Try to say folk 5 times fast, and it's probably going to sound like another word. There is this one, which would get me 2 victory points per machine at the end of the game. It's the Ancient Imp Crawler. I think that's probably going to be the one that I discard. Oh, but then this one is the one that if I have 2 plus machines. Do I have any other machines in here? I do not. Do I get rid of the Grave Robber? I don't think I do. The Grave Robber is really nice, but that is -3 victory points. So if I play the Grave Robber, that's going to be 6 victory points in total that I'm losing from playing these 3 cards, which I don't know if that's the best thing to do. I think I am going to discard this. I don't really want to focus on machines because the AI is going to be focusing on machines. So I think I'm going to discard this one. And I do have to discard. I'm excited and scared about the mechanism themes, but I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun too. It'll allow people to play games that like they don't normally get to the table, because I feel like having the word, so this year I did a 1-word prompt, which was really fun because that allowed for people to kind of get creative with what they played. This time for this year, I feel like it'll be just as not creative, but like still as open, because there are so many games within each of those mechanisms. It doesn't have to be like the main mechanism, it just has to be a mechanism within the game. So it'll be really fun to like focus on a specific mechanism each month. I feel like I don't do that enough where I like focus on a specific mechanism. So I'm excited for it. Hopefully everyone will enjoy it. I love how you kind of just listed every board game mechanic there, Jenna. I did not, Nat. I did not list every single board game mechanism. Have you looked at the list on BGG? There are over 100 mechanisms. Some of them I've never even heard of before. Some of them I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. Excited for the mechanism-based theme months. Now I just need to remember them. Yes, so I will be, I'm not going to do them in order. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly pull out of like a container which one I do each month. And I might actually do a little like reel because I really want to start doing some short form content. So I might do a reel every once in a while, or once a month, obviously, of pulling whatever the mechanism is for that next month. If I can figure that out and actually stay on schedule. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. I think we could name her favorite mechanism, LOL. I took screenshots as she did her video. Nice. We theme our showcase wall every month to help get games to the table. Oh, nice. Brian! Hello, Brian. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, Brian. You are wonderful. Hopefully you're doing well. Brian, thank you so much. I saw your huge, ginormous Nemesis haul over on Discord today. That's wild. The amount of content that is in that picture is crazy. But Brian, hopefully you're doing well. How's it going? We missed you at PAX Unplugged. I am Victoria953 on Discord. Okay, noted. Whoa, that's a lot of gifts. Yeah, that's Brian. He is very wonderful. Merry Christmas, Brian. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm sure everyone that got gifted a membership also appreciates it. Got a lot of awesome people that are getting some gifted memberships. What a way to make an entrance. Holy, what a way. Okay, so we are now back to me, and I do want to continuously kind of be chugging forward because I will get victory points for every tent that I put down. So I'm going to try to at least move at one space per turn. So, ooh, if I move up though, so you can never move backwards. You always have to either move up, down, or forward. The water is an individual space. I would really love to move to that water space. How do I do that? I could maybe pick up a card. Do I use my 5? I could use my 5. Nah. 2 1s. I could use my 2 3s. Move forward 1. If I camp on this space that has a berry, that would then allow me to get a berry. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Because then I'm avoiding getting a monster, but maybe I want to get a zombie. Because that's kind of like my strategy right now. So maybe I do that. Maybe I just do the 3. That will allow me to move up here. I am moving on to a ember zombie spot, so I do have to add an ember zombie to my board. But then I'm able to, because I'm on a spot with that symbol, I'm able to attack. So then I could do an attack. I could use my 5. Again, that would be 5, 6. So then I could just do the 5. Sure. I'm going to do that. I'm going to attack this ember zombie again. Oh, also, this goes down at the end of each round. Brian! Oh my goodness. You're so nice. What the heck? Brian, second wave. Brian, you are so nice. That's just Nemesis wave 1. I still have wave 2 coming? No. That's insane. How do they have so much content for Nemesis? That's crazy. I've never played Nemesis in my life. Do you think I would enjoy Nemesis, Brian? Because like if you think I would enjoy Nemesis, maybe we could play it at level up. Marvel United is my biggest space hog. I've never landed a gifted membership. Nat, that makes me so sad. No way. Nat got one. Whoop whoop. Let me try again, Nat. You got one, Nat. Yay. That makes me so happy. Rolling good tonight. George, Stacy, Sam, Nat. Hurrah. That's awesome. He's a giver. Okay. So I did attack this ember zombie. So that is going to get discarded. I put a cube here. All right. I do get a bread. And then, see, this one's really expensive, I will say. It's 10 bread. That's wild. But this would be the 7 victory points for the folk. 5 plus folk, and then it also will get me 1 bread and 1 coin every time I use it, which is kind of nice. Still have this grave robber that I could use. Probably shouldn't do that though. My engine is not engineing, and I need to figure out a way for it to engine better. I think I probably shouldn't have done both of these because they pretty much do the same thing, just this one gives me a bread, this one doesn't. This one also allows me to get more cards. Okay, so that one's not gonna happen anytime soon. This one's gonna need me to have machines, which I don't really want. This one is 7. Do I want the grave robber? That is the question. He is folk, so he would help me towards this. And he would get me coins every time I used him. Should I do it? Should I do it? I think I am. I'm gonna do it. 1 bread for the grave guy. And then I am gonna use a 6. That's gonna get me a coin. There's no other way for me to get a coin. Don't really want to use that. I have 2 more dice to use. I could just use, I think I'm just going to use my 6. If you see that there's a number, it's that number or higher. So this one right here has to be a 5 or higher to get 2 bread. So I'm going to use that to get 2 bread. I'm going to try to work towards getting a lot more bread. And then I have a 3, which I think I'm just going to use here to draw 1 card. Boom. Oh yeah, this one's another folk. It says when you play magic/nocturnal, I get to move 1 space. Ooh, this one's cool. He also works with giant, which I don't think I have any giant. I have tiny. So when do we get to find out if this lives up to your personal hype? So far, so good, Alex. So far, so good. Also, hello everyone that Elsa has popped in here. Board Game James, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I got it as well. There is played elimination. If you don't like that, then I don't think you will like Nemesis. I like co-op Nemesis. I do not like semi-co-op. Oh, I didn't know there was many versions. Takes about 5 hours to play, Jenna. I don't think you'd enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think, Alex, even before I started playing this, I already knew I was going to like it. Just based off of like everything that I've heard and like the gameplay that I've seen so far. So far my engine is not engineing, unfortunately though, so yeah. I just want to catch Nat before the government does. Oh, Nat. Alex popping in like Farva asking if the troopers want cream in their coffee. Okay, so I think this one is actually pretty nice to have because then I would be able to move every time I used it. Or at least whenever I played a magic or nocturnal, which this one's nocturnal. So far that's it. This one was nocturnal, so if I would have had this before, that'd have been nice. But anyways, that is everything for my turn. We're going to take these dice. This combat dice does stay here, I believe. The rules for the solo, I will say, are not like the best I've ever seen. It doesn't really like give you a lot of like information and like detail on what they're talking about. So I'm like not 100% sure. It doesn't tell you if you like, once you use the combat dice, if they get discarded or if they stay there. But I do believe that if you have any combat dice here, they're still always going to roll 5 dice. So I just grabbed another one. We're gonna roll these. All right, so they have, oh, they have 2 5s. Okay, so they do have 2 5s, so those are going to go in the first spot. It says complete the lowest available trade. If tied, choose coins. So the lowest available one is the bag here. So they are going to put that there. And then they do have 2 1s. So they are going to move forward twice and up twice. So they're just going to move forward twice. Oh, also, the AI does make tents as well. So he's going to have one here. So they're going to move forward twice. They cannot move up twice. So they're just going to stay there. And I do have to remember that I also have to make a tent at the end of my turn as well. And then the only other die that they have here is a 6. So that's going to go down here. And this is the one where they're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they're going to keep the one that gives them the most victory points, which is going to be this one here, which is 3 victory points. I'm going to throw that there. The rest of these get discarded. And that is everything. They are going to build a tent on this spot. I'm not sure if the AI gets... Bye, Steve. Have a great night all, and maybe I'll catch up later. See you later, Steve. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. The bots collect only fruit and treasures from the board. Okay. So they are going to get a treasure. Treasures basically just give them victory points or other things. So this just gives them 2 victory points. Great. I'll put their stuff over here so it's not in the way. All right, so that is everything for their turn. Boom, boom. We are going to move this down so the AI can no longer go here. This is going to go down. This is going to go down. This is going to go down, so the AI can no longer do that. Okay, so that is everything for that turn. Moving on to the next one. We're at 3 of 12. We're doing great. Okay, I need to get some more movement cards. That's a really bad roll. I rolled 2 3s, a 1, a 2, and a 5. So I'm going to roll again. And I can only do this once. So hopefully I don't roll worse than that. Okay. I guess that's all right. We have 2 1s, a 3, 4, and a 5. I could use my 2 1s to move. But I can't really move anywhere. I kind of just want to move forward, to be honest with you. That would get me an ember zombie. And that would maybe allow me to fight an ember zombie, but the only one that I can fight now is an 8. So I'm gonna need a card. Oh, also, I get to pick up 1 card and then discard a card. This one here is Nocturnal Folk. Ooh, I like this one a lot. I can move on to either plains or mountains using a 6. And it says plus another movement if 2+ nocturnal. Okay. This is 8 and 1 bag. I have too many cards that I want to play. How many deadlies do I have? 1, 2. So that'd be... Ooh, I could play this one. This would give me another folk. It would also give me another negative point. This is not good. Hello, Ryan. What are we playing? Sorry I'm late. We are playing Creature Caravan from Red Raven Games. This looks lovely. Glad I stumbled on your stream. Scotty Dickey, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Okay, so I do have to discard a card. I do think that this one's not really aligning with things, unfortunately. So I'm going to discard because I don't have any machines yet, and it's not looking like I'm getting any machines. So I'm going to discard that one. The only thing now is I have a lot of very expensive cards. 8, 8, 10, 5, and 7. This one would allow me to at least get to the 8. So that would be nice. It would also allow me to get a bag eventually as well. But it would give me -1 victory point. But it's only 5. Okay. So, I do think I'm going to use my 3. Place my 3 here. That's going to allow me to move forward 1. Again, I will get an ember zombie onto my board. And then I think I'm going to attack that ember zombie. I cannot attack that ember zombie until I get this one out, which, let me use my 5. I'm going to put the 5 here to get 2 food. So I now have 4 food, and then I can discard I think I'm going to discard this guy here. That's going to get me my 5th food that I need. And then I'm going to spend all 5 food. And I'm going to play down her. Okay. Literally all the cards that I've played thus far give me negative points. This is great. Things are going great. Merry Crisis. Okay, so ooh, how many deadlies do I have? 1, 2. Do I have any other deadlies? No. So like this, so that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can only get to 7. Dang it. So I am gonna, yeah, that's probably what I want to do. I'm gonna use my 4. That's gonna get me a coin. Yes. Dang it. I don't have a 2. So do I could use both of my 1s to move 1 space. I could move down 1. That would get me a berry. But then again, I'm not moving forward. I'm gonna have to really move it if I don't think a berry's worth that. A berry would be really nice because I could literally put a berry onto the grave robber and that would make the grave robber need it to be a 1 or higher, so I could use any die to get a coin, which would be like fantastic. Maybe I do that and then I just hope for the best for future rounds to be able to book it forward. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 1s. I am gonna move down 1 to here, and that's where I'm going to build my camp. Because then that'll get me a berry. And right away, I'm gonna put that berry, or I could put it on her, and that would allow me to get bags easily. Because bags you can also get victory points for. No, I'm gonna put it on the grave robber. Having coins is like really, really nice. So put that there. So going forward, whenever I use the grave robber, it can be a 1 or higher. Okay, so then I use a tent on this space. And then the AI is going to go. They're going to take all 5 of their dice. Oof, okay. So they have a 2, 2 3s, a 5, and a 6. Excuse me. So they do not have doubles. They do not have 2 1s. They have a 2. So that's going to allow them to move forward 1 and down 1. Okay. They have a 3. That's going to allow them to draw until we can keep 1 for an incomplete set. So they're either going to be looking for magic or machine. First one, not magic or machine. Second one, magic. Okay. I'm going to put him here. Okay. This gets discarded. And then they have a 5, which is going to gain them 1 fruit. And then they also have a 6, which they're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you get used to the AI, I think it's pretty simple. And then they're going to take the one that gives them the most victory points. Holy. Holy. So this one will get them 10 victory points if they have 4 nocturnal. Which they could eventually get, but they have no nocturnals right now. -6, they definitely don't want that. This is 1 plus 4 for any toad folk. They don't have any of those. This is 11 if no folk, which they already have a folk, so I don't think they would take that. So I think the one that's going to get them the most, I'm not sure, it doesn't really specify in the rules if it takes into consideration like the thing here. So this is like, it would give them 11 victory points if they had no folk, but they have a folk, so that would give them 0 victory points. This is also 0. This is 1 victory point plus 4 if they have any toad folk, which they don't have any right now, so that would give them 1 victory point. And then this one right here would give them 10 victory points, but it would be 10 victory points if they have 4 or more nocturnal, which they have none right now. So this would give them no victory points. It says keep 1 with the highest victory point value. If tied, you choose. Only count number, ignore modifier. Okay, so it's just number. So they're going to take this one, which is that they would get 11 victory points if they had no folk, but they have a folk. So, haha, sucks to be you, AI. Okay, so that is that. They are going to put this here. So they have 2 combat dice right now. They're going to put a tent here, which that is going to give them a berry. Another berry. Great. I built my tent. I got my berry. And then all of these are going to move down 1. So this is going to move down 1. I can no longer sell 1 bag. I have to at least sell 2 bags. And then this one's also going to go down. So they are locked out of those 2 spaces as well. All right. So that is everything for round number 3. Moving into round number 4. Taking all of my dice. I need to get some more cards. Why did I roll this outside my dice tray again? I have 2 2s, a 4, a 3, and a 6. Should I roll again? Whoever's watching, should I roll again? 2 2s, a 4, a 3, and a 6. I say we roll again, but in the tray. Oh, good thing we did. Holy. I have 3 6s and 2 3s. Holy. Okay. So, now roll again. I did. Good thing we did. Okay, so Oh, I do get turn start. I get to draw a card. My goodness. I keep on getting the most expensive cards known to man. I got another 10. This one is 8 victory points if I have 4 plus deadly. He is deadly himself, and then I have 2 deadlies. Do I have any other deadlies here? No, I do not. This one here is 9 victory points if I have 4 or more nocturnals, which we have 1, 2, 3. So again, that would be pretty decent. And this one here is 8 victory points if 3 or more giant, which I have no giant. So I think I might actually discard this guy. But this is the guy that allows me to move if I play magic or nocturnal. I don't want to discard any. Do I have to discard? Then discard 1 from your hand. Dang it. Okay, I'll discard him. Sorry, brother. Okay. Dang, it was worth. It was. Okay, so right away, I am going to use my 3 to get a coin. And then I'm going to use my other 3, place it on this trade. Excuse me. Then I'm going to trade for 3 coins. So I'm going to discard 3 coins. Put my cube on the 3 coin spot. That's then going to get me 3 food plus 2 food. So I get 5 food. Nice. Okay. And then I have 1 ember zombie here. So I'm going to take one of these 6s. I'm going to place this here. That's going to be 6 plus 1, so 7. I think that's what that means. Or maybe it's just 6. 6 attack plus 1 per deadly. So it'd be 6, 7, 8. That'd get me the 8 spot, which I'm gonna do. So then I'm gonna place my cube here, discard this ember zombie. Hello, Stacy. Hello, gang. Brian, did you bring me here? Stacy, did you get a gifted membership? Let's see if Stacy got one. She did! He must have. He must have brought you here. Okay. So that would be good. That's a pretty good turn so far. And then... Ugh, I was looking at this. That's not me. This is me. No. I'm not in a good spot at all. What did I do this for? What have I done? Can I do anything in this situation? I have 5 bread. I would need a bag. Dang it. I really want to use this one here because I could move into a mountain, and then if I have 2 plus nocturnal, which I do have 1, 2, I'd be able to move again. So I do think I want to get this one down as soon as possible. So I'm going to use my other 6 here. That's going to get me a bag. Dang. I'm not going to be able to move this turn, I don't think. And if I put another tent here, I don't get the berry again, which is unfortunate. Do I just use this to get 2 more bread? I think so. Use the 6 to get another 2 bread. So that turn I did not move, which sucks. Because basically you're going to get I think it's 1 victory point for every different space that has a tent. So if you have 2 tents in the same spot, it's still only 1 victory point. It could be 2 victory points, I'm not sure. I'm so intrigued by Creature Caravan. I love me some good card play and games, but not just cards. Yeah. I'm enjoying it a lot so far, Stacy. My engine, I've said this many times in this stream, is not really engineing very much right now. So, like, I'm not doing great. I just can't get any of these, like, movement cards, because I'm basically trying to get all the way to here before the end of the game. So, yeah, we're not doing well in that department. I'm going to have to, towards the end of the game, really book it. I don't think I'm going to make it to E3, which is okay, but I saw you posted this live stream in Discord at 12:41 a.m. I thought it already happened. Anyway, to post live streams in advance with the time, it messes me up all the time. Yeah, apologies for that. My engine is not very engineering. It's not engineering at all. But yeah, Stacy, would you prefer me to just like, because I guess when I post my live streams, it's like scheduled. So I'm like putting it up to be scheduled for another time. Would you rather me post it very far in advance so you know about it? Or would you rather me post it like right before it's going to happen? Because I can definitely do that. I've always like thought that people would want to know well in advance, but then that might mix people up and think that it's happening at that time when it gets posted. So yeah, let me know. Even just not Stacy, if you're in chat, let me know when you want me to post about live streams. I guess I could just post about them, but then schedule them right before. Okay, so that is everything for me. I am going to have to place my 4th tent on the same spot that I'm in now, which is unfortunate. And then the AI is going to roll 5 dice. Not just Stacy. All right, so the AI has rolled 2 1s, a 2, a 4, and a 5. Okay, so they are going to, with the 2 1s, they're going to move forward twice. 1, 2, and up twice, which they can only go up once. They're really getting to move forward quite a bit. And then they're going to again move once forward and down once. Okay. And then they're going to use their 4 finally. So this is roll all combat dice and add together. Add 1 per attack action on the bot's player cards, which they have no attack actions. We love to see that. So they're going to roll all of their dice, and they are already locked out of... Oh, also, no, this is going to be at the end of the round. So they can only do 8, so they have to roll an 8 or more with these 2 dice, which I don't think is going to be too bad. If 6 plus defeat lowest... Oh, never mind. They don't actually have to roll. It's just they get... If they roll a 6 or more with these 2 dice, they are going to defeat the lowest one here, which they haven't been locked out of this one because I am at the top still. So they can actually get into this one as well. And they rolled... They rolled a 5! Yes! Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. If less than 6, gain 1 zombie. they get a zombie. And then I do believe that these are just discarded. I could be wrong, but I don't think that they would accumulate through the entire game, or they're going to end up getting a ton of dice. So I don't think that they stay there, but I could be wrong. It doesn't say. It doesn't say whether you discard them or not. It doesn't say you discard them, so maybe they do just stay there. And they just get more and more combat dice. Then it would be easier for them to do combat later. I'm not sure. Maybe your engine needs a board game mechanic. Oh, Nat, you're funny. That was a good one. That was a really good one. What did everyone else say? I agree, far in advance helps. Okay. Yes, far before is better. What if you put the day and time on the thumbnail? That's actually a good idea, Stacy. That's actually a really good idea. I'm going to actually take note. Alex always does surprise live streams. Late to them half the time as they just pop up without much warning. See, that stresses me out. I don't know if I could do just unscheduled random live streams. That was a good one, Nat. That was funny. Okay, so we are moving on to the 5th round. So, did I put my tent down? Did the AI put their tent down? They did not, but thankfully, they do not get anything in the mountains. We love to see it. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll my dice. Hopefully I get a good roll. That is a trash roll. I got 2 2s, 2 3s, and a 4. Ew. Disgusting. I'm gonna roll these again. Come on. Give me a good roll. Better. Somewhat better. We got a 2, 2 3s, a 5, and a 6. Okay. And then I get to pick up 1 card. Boom. Oh, it's a machine. Look at that. Actually, this is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. This is a small wagon, and it's just, you use 1 die and you can move to a plane spot, which would be really, really helpful. Just to get my butt going this direction, that would be nice. So I think I am gonna keep that. Or, because I finally have her that I'm gonna be able to play this turn, do I just not even worry about this? Because this is going to allow me to move twice whenever I use... You know what? No. I don't want it. I don't want you, machine. I said I didn't want any machines, and I'm sticking to that. Brian, those last-minute random live streams, ugh, I'd rather not know I missed out. It's cold in Philly tonight, just saying. Ugh, gross. Do you live in Philadelphia, Stacy? I guess you were talking about, like, fixing your furnace and stuff. And, like, you were talking like you were going back to your house that night. So, yeah, that makes sense that you do live close to where PAX Unplugged was. Dang, Lucky. That's fun. Okay, so I am, I believe, 1 away from being able to play her, because I have 7 bread and 1 bag. So I just need 1 more bread. What I could do, I don't really want to use my 5. I guess I could. I'm going to use my 5, and I'm going to get 2 bread. And then I am going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bread, 1 bag. And I'm going to play the Night Maiden. Love her. And then she's going to allow me to move multiple spaces, which is nice. So I'm going to be able to move I'm going to use my 6. That's going to allow me to move on to a mountain space. So I'm going to move 1 forward to a mountain space. And then if I have 2 or more nocturnal, which she's nocturnal herself, and then I also have another nocturnal here, I'm going to be able to move 1 more space either onto a mountain or a plains. So I'm going to move 1 more forward to this plane here. Get that bread. Incredible Dream Studios. Hello. I'm pretty sure, is that Ilya? Because if it's Ilya, that's going to make me very happy. Hello. Hello, friend. How's it going? But also, I feel bad. If it's not Ilya, I'm also very happy. Thank you for coming, but it's never cold in Canada. It's always cold in Canada, let's be honest. Water heater, not furnace. Water heater. Right, Brian? She reacted like it was so unusual. Load up your wagon with bread and get along that way. Hell yeah, brother. Get that bread. Okay, so we're finally moving. We're finally moving, people. I'm kind of tempted to go up 1 more because then I would be able to place a tent onto this tower. And then whenever you place on a tower, you get to draw 3 cards. And you don't have to discard any of them, which is fantastic. So, yes. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? If you can hibernate in winter, it can be considered warm in Canada. Yeah. Literally, like, I avoid going outside most of the time in the winter time. Welcome, Sam. I got lucky tonight. Got all the friends. I don't think I got Papa Beasley, though. Aww. Papa Nova is his name here on YouTube. He's Papa Nova. Okay. So, do I still have the one that gets me victory points for folk? I do. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be the 5th folk. So I think this is the next one that I'm going to try to grab, which is going to be 10 freaking bread. Holy manoli. So I am going to use my 3, and that's going to move onto a plane, which I'm going to go onto here. The tower is considered plains, so I'm going to move up 1. I'm going to use my 2 here because I have the berry. It can be a 1 or higher, and I'm going to get a coin. Boom. And then, what can I use this 3 for? Can't trade in the market. Oh, also, these were supposed to go down. Can't trade in the market. I guess I could just use this. There's not much I can do. I'm just gonna go here. And I'm gonna pick up a card. Because why not? A tent on a tower. Yeah, sounds wise. If I don't say goodbye, it's because I fell asleep. I'm so exhausted today. Aww. Well, hopefully you can hang out for a bit, Sam, and just rest and hang out. Okay, so... Ooh. Well, that sucks. This is the fruit collectors. They're very cute. Look at them. Little fruit collectors. Says, when you camp on a white tower, gain 1 berry. Which I'm just about to camp on a white tower, so that kind of sucks. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so that's fine. That is everything for my turn. So I am going to place a tent. And that's going to be on this white tower. Whenever you do that. 1, 2, 3 cards. Let's see what we have. Let me zoom you in so you can see. Okay, so we have Flying Machine Giant. Ooh. So this is 1, 3 plus, if any, Cressarian? What is Cressarian? I don't know what Cressarian is. but that would allow me to do some movement. Do I have any other flying? I do not. So not great. We have the sturdy wagon, which would allow me to move more, which again would be really nice. And then we have the old wagon. Okay. At least we have some cards that we can discard in order to get some bread. Okay, so that is everything for me. We're now going to go over to the AI. They are going to roll their dice, which, here we go. Roll. All right, so they have 2 3s. Oh, they have 2 5s. So 2 5s are immediately going to go here. It says complete lowest available trade. Lowest available trade is going to be a tie between these two, which are both 2s, and it says if there's a tie, it chooses coins. So they're going to go to the 2 coin spot. And then we have a 3, which is going to go here. This is going to be draw until you keep something that matches an incomplete set of theirs. So they're wanting 5 plus magic, which they have 3 magic so far. That's pretty good. And then 9 if 4 machine, which they have 1. They only have 1 machine. Sucks to be you. And then they're wanting some sort of queen. Okay, so they're going to be looking for magic and machine, which they just got a machine. There we go. Right off the bat. Sam, are you coming to level up? I will play a game of Kanban Eevee in your memory. I'll jump on that game. Love Kanban. I'm going to try Stacy. My travel plans for this year are all up in the air, but I want to. We would love to have you come, Sam. That'd be wonderful. I had no idea there was dice in this game until now. Stacy! It's all about a dice worker placement tableau building. Ooh, with a little bit of racing element to it, because you're trying to get your buggy from this side all the way to this side. And then some of the cards allow you to move. And then based off of where you put your camps, you get different things. And you have your little engine of worker placement spots with the dice. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think you would really enjoy it, Stacy. Okay. So that was this. And then they're going to do 6. This is going to go up into there. They're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they're going to keep the one that has the highest number, which they are all 1s. Woo! This one, and it does say if it's if it's tied, I as the other player get to choose. So I'm avoiding giving them any magic or machines. So that one has magic. That one's a machine. That's -1. That's a machine. All right, they're gonna get the sand serpent. There you go. Enjoy. You can have a card that doesn't help you. All right. So then the AI did not move. Wow. Okay. So they're going to camp twice in the same spot. Good. And then we're going to bump down all of these. So that gets all the way down, and this is all the way down. Okay. So I still have potential to go here, which I do think I'll try to do, because I'm not locked out of the spot until they move down to here. So if I can get it in this next turn, then I'll be able to get that victory point spot. What? That sounds awesome. I know. Board game recipe so good it makes Jenna ooh, 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 so good. Okay. Whenever I laugh, I cough. Sad. Okay, so we are back to me, which turn starts. I get to pick up a card and discard a card. We got a machine. Ooh. 1 victory point per camp on lake. Oh, sweet. I have 2 on lake. Love that for me. Okay, so we're definitely keeping that guy. Ancient diver bot. Oh, I hate that. My submechanophobia hates that. But this is also 1 coin plus an additional coin if you have 3+ giant, which I have no giant. But at least I get a coin. That would still be good. Okay, and then which one do I want to discard? I suddenly have so many machines, which is ridiculous. I think I will just discard this one. I think I'm going to discard the kite barge. Okay. This game is delicious. Delicious. Why did I just do that? Oh, I hate myself. That was me like licking my fingers. Delicious board game. All right. First roll. Oh, that's a good freaking roll. Do you guys see that? We got a 5, we got a 2, and then we have 3 6s. Excuse me. Okay. So I am immediately going to use, I guess it doesn't really matter what I use, because I'm going to use my 2 for the trade anyways. I'm going to use my 5, even though I don't have to use a 5. I'm going to use a 5 to get a coin, and I'm going to use my 2, and I'm going to get into this. So 2 coins, and I'm going to put my cube up here on this spot. That's going to get me 2 bread plus another 2 bread. So it's going to get me 4 bread. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I guess my engineering is starting to engine a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. So I do have 5 bread. I don't know if I need all of these. I will say that the maximum cards that you can have in front of you is 12. So I have 7 more cards to play. So I have to like choose wisely what cards I want to play and which ones I don't. I'm kind of tempted to just try to get this down because this is 10 bread. Because then that'll get me another coin. And this will also get me 7 victory points because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folk. So like I have 5 food now. I could discard a few of these cards because I don't want all of these. Kind of want to keep that. 8 victory points if 4 plus deadly. He's deadly. Deadly, deadly. So I would still need 1 more deadly in order to score that. Which is not likely. Oh, but then this one gets me more for having more deadly things. Ooh, progress. We love to see it. Italian chef voice. It's a board game. It's a board game. Mamma mia. It's a delicious board game. That was awful. Apologies for that. Replay clip and post in Discord, please. No. I'm going to have to replay that. Oh, I'm embarrassing myself. Okay, anyways, we are going to... I'm gonna go here with one of my 6s, and I'm going to move forward 1. Do I want to move forward once more? Because I could move forward once more, but I really want this space because it has a treasure on it. That was almost as good as your British accent. All of my accents are just so good, you know? Just so good. I think I'm gonna stay there. Because then I can put a tent here, and then I get a treasure, which is nice. All right. And then... I think I am going to discard a few of these to get some bread. So I'm going to discard the fruit collectors. Sorry, guys. And then I think I will discard the old wagon. That'll get me another 2 bread. Discard them. If I do this, be 6 and then 7, 8, 9. I'll be able to do the 9. But I can't do that until I actually have a zombie on my board. So I shouldn't even worry about that right now. Okay. So I have 7, 8, 9. So I think... I might just get rid of another card. This is hard. This is hard. You know what I could also do? No, that'd be stupid. I am going to use one of these 6s to get 2 more bread. So that's 9 bread. And then I discard 1 card for the 10th bread. Which one did I do? Which one do I do? I think I'm gonna discard the ancient diver bot. Because it's 1 victory point per camp on lake, which I do already have 2 camps on lake. Or do I just discard the machine wagon? I think I might actually just do that. I'm going to discard the machine wagon, or sorry, sturdy wagon for my 10th bread. Look at all that bread. She's got lots of bread. Spend that bread. Spend that bread. 10 bread, baby. 10 bread. 10 bread is going to allow me to play this guy here. Woohoo! Love that. That actually is really good because that adds another nocturnal as well. So I now have 1, 2, 3 nocturnals, and I need 4 or more. So I just need 1 more nocturnal, which this guy's nocturnal as well. We love to see it. Okay. Okay, okay. So I played that down, and then I think I'm just going to use this to go here, get myself 1 bread back and 1 coin. Do. What are you guys talking about? You're among friends, Jenna. It's A-okay. The grid map is My least favorite thing about this game, I think that's what's been preventing me from looking further into it, yeah. Really because of what it looks like or the function? The look, yeah. See, Now or Never has a grid light map too, but the rest of the design hides it better. It's way more in line with the theme. Yeah. I don't mind the function. I live in a city, so I'm used to walking around in a grid. I would have picked this up instantly if it was pick up and deliver. Yeah. I think if only one of the boards was all grids, I wouldn't mind it so much. It's too much of the board game is on grids, and it makes it not super aesthetic in my opinion. Yeah. They're nocturnal? Bitch, me too. Yep. My sleeping schedule has been so bad recently, guys. I don't even want to tell you guys. It's so bad. I've been recently going to bed at like 3 a.m. and then waking up at like 11. It's been real bad. We've been chatting, Jenna. Yeah, you have been chatting. Which I somewhat agree with what you guys are saying. Like, it's a big part of the game. But I personally really enjoy the function of it. I don't love the way that it looks, but I do really like the function of it. And how, like, yes, it's kind of just a race from one end to the other. It's not really a race because I don't think it actually ends if someone reaches the end. I think you have 12 turns, and I think that's the same in the solo and in the multiplayer. What was I saying? It is kind of like very linear in the fact that you're just going from one end to the other. But I think the like where you camp and like getting additional things based off of the different spots that you camp kind of makes it interesting to me, and like makes you really think about like, oh, I want to go, you know, one forward and one down to maybe end on this specific thing so that I can get that reward, as opposed to just I want to go as far that way as possible, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do like the function of it. But that is everything for me. So it is now the AI. They are going to roll their 5 dice. I'm just going to do it in my tray. Oh, wow. Okay. So they have 2 6s. So they are going to do a trade. They are going to complete the lowest number. So they're going to complete this one here. Because they can't, they can't go in the same spot as they already are in. They have 2 6s. They have 1 1 and 2 6s. They rolled 4 6s. That's wild. Okay, so I'm going to go here. It says drive 5 and keep the highest victory point value. So we have 2, 12. Holy. 12 victory points if they have 1 of each type. That's crazy. It's a pretty good one. And that is the one that they're going to get, unfortunately. I think I might move these over. Start a new little thing there. Hopefully you guys can see those. I'm not sure if they have 1 of each type. And then they also have a 1 and a 6 that they cannot use. So they are going to go into here. Which, like, this is crazy. And, like, literally all they need is a 6. So I don't think that they are supposed to be kept for the next round. So I think the other ones were supposed to be discarded. Until I stay up to 2 a.m. and it takes me 3 days to catch up on sleep. Oh no. I am a natural light owl, but with kids I still have to be up at 8/9 a.m. Yeah. I'm sure once I play it, the board will start to fade away, in a sense. Yeah. I feel like you pay a lot more attention to the cards and what you're doing with your cards in your engine. So it kind of like doesn't take, like, it takes away the like focus on the board, and it's kind of just like a small part of the game, if that makes sense. Okay, so that is everything there. The AI did not move again. So they're putting, oh my goodness, their tent is flying. They're putting a third tent on the same spot. That's crazy. And then I am going to be putting a tent on this spot here. And that's going to get me a treasure. I'm going to grab this one. And it is 2 victory points. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to put that below my board. Unfortunately, it didn't get me anything, which isn't great. And then we are moving on to the next round. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're moving on to the 7th round of 12. So we're slightly past halfway. I am going to turn start, draw 1 card. This is a treasure hunter. Ooh, 8 victory points if 4 plus delver, which I do have. 1, 2, 3. This would be the 4th. It says when you play a delver card, gain 1 card. And then if I, oh, he's 10 freaking bread again. What the heck, man? How many nocturnal do I have? 1, 2, 3. He also is a folk, but I don't need any more folk. Ugh. I'm kind of tempted to discard the machine, the bot, but then both of the cards that I'm keeping are 10 bread. So should I just try to discard one of these? I guess I'm going to discard this guy, the one that I just picked up, because he doesn't help me in any other way aside from just getting me cards, which would be helpful, but the tent must have been pitched on a tower. Now if I stay up later than 10, it's like I haven't slept in days. I freaking wish, man. I need to get my sleep schedule back on schedule because it's been bad. Okay, before we move on to the next round, these are both going to move down to the bottom. This is going to be moved down once, and we're good. They pitched a tent, I pitched a tent. Okay, I can deal with that. We have 2 5s, a 4, and a 2, and also a 6. I'm going to use my 4 here to right away get a bread and a coin. Ultimately, I'd love to get 4 coins, but I don't think that's going to happen. Could actually, because I could get that. I don't know how I'm going to get that. I need a bag and 3 more bread. So in order for me to do a trade, I need at least 4 coins. How do I get 4 coins? Okay, I can use my 2 here. That's gonna get me another coin. I have 3 coins. In order to get a 4th coin, I would have to discard 3 cards. I don't think that's gonna happen. You have to feed your workers. Don't get upset about it. Okay, so I guess I could do that. That would at least get me 4 bread instead of 6. And that would get me into here. Because if I don't get into here, they're gonna go all the way to the bottom. So that actually might be what I do. So I'm going to take my 6 here. But then that's going to make it so I don't move. Shoot. So maybe I take back this one. I'm going to put back my coin. I'm going to use my 6 to get a bag. I'm going to use a 5 to get a second bag. These bags are stuck together. Okay. And then I'm going to use... Shoot! Well, at least I can move one. It's not great, but... I'll use my 2, and I will sell 2 bags. That gets me into here before I get locked out. And that gets me 2 plus another 2, 4 bread. 4 bread. And then I have this 5, which I was just off of being able to do this one. Dang it. That's okay. I'll go here. So it's a 3. And I'm going to move up once. I think. Gotta go for a while, guys. See you later. I will watch the rest of the stream later. Thank you so much for hanging out, Victoria. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you got a good feel of the game. And if it's... Obviously you haven't already, but hopefully it got you excited to play it yourself. But have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. So I think that is everything for me. I was only able to move forward once, and I didn't land on a cool space, but it's fine. Did I get rid of... I did not. Nice. Okay. So, I'm going to pitch my tent here. Okay, the AI is going to take their 5 dice. Whew. Okay, so they do have 2 5s. So they are going to do the smallest number, which is going to be the 3 bags. They're going to put theirs at the top of the 3 bags. And then they have a 4. So that is going to be that they are going to attack. They did get 6, they got 13. And I do believe that now those get discarded. And then they get a cube on the lowest possible one, which is the 9, because I've already locked them out of these 3. And then they have the 5, which is going to gain them 1 fruit. And they have a 6, which is going to allow them to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to get the highest number, which is this one here, which it's 8 victory points if they have 4 or more machines, which I do believe they have 1, 2, this is 3. So they don't quite have 4 machines yet. That's good. Those 4 get discarded. And that is everything for the AI. So moving back to me, they did not move again. They're literally just camping in the same spot over and over again, which is insane to me. All of their tents are just in one spot. They're staying on that one spot for a very long time. I pitched my tent here. And that is everything. So we're going to move into the next round. This is going to get moved down, which means everything gets moved down. This gets moved down and this gets moved down. Boom. I get to draw 1 card. And this is Deadly Shy. Oh my goodness, it's 11 bread. 4 victory points. And it says when you camp on a canyon, gain 1 coin. And then this is sword plus 2. So the most that I could get here is 8, which is pointless. So I'm just going to discard that because that's not going to help me. Okay. So now take back all of my dice. I get to roll them. Oh, so I got 3 1s, a 3, and a 6. I am going to re-roll those. Ugh, gross. I think that's still okay, but gross. So I have a 1, a 2, 2 4s, and a 5. So right away, I'm going to use my 1 here to get a coin. And then I'm going to use one of my 4s here to get a bread and a coin. Okay. And then I'm going to use my 2 to do a trade action. I'm going to do 4 coins. Woohoo. Is there a possible way for me to get another coin or no? No. I'm going to do the 4 coins. And then I get to put a cube on this spot. That will then get me 4 plus 2, so I will get 6 bread. So much bread. So that's 6 bread. And then I'm going to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bread. And then I get to play this guy here. And that is awesome because he gets me the 4th nocturnal that I needed. So I will be scoring this 9 victory points here. And then I get 8 victory points if I have 4 plus deadly. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I need 1 more deadly. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Okay. And then 3 deadly. I could do 6. Ooh, wait, I only have a 5. Dang it. Dang it. That was so close. I wish I rolled a 6 because I would have been able to do this one and I could have got it into this before he finished it off. Actually, no, because I don't have any ember zombies. Okay. Which also, speaking of, I can't do this one because I don't have a 6. Dang it. I guess I could just use one of them and move down one. Do I just stay there then? I don't want to stay there. I could move up one, actually. But I don't know if I can move through other players. Okay, I'm going to use my 1. Or sorry, my 4. And I'm going to move up 1 to here. That's going to allow me to camp on a tower, which will get me more cards, which I need because I only have 1 card. And then I am going to use my 5. Do I want 2 more bread or do I want a bag? I think I'm going to get 2 more bread. So I do have 5 bread now. Okay, so I think that's everything for my turn. I am going to camp on this spot here, which then will get me 1, 2, 3 cards, which I will look at after. And then we are going to roll the AI's dice. Okay, so they do not have duplicates. They do not have 2 1s. Do they have a 2? Yes, they have a 2. So they're going to move forward 1 and down 1. Okay, and then they have a 3. So they are going to draw until they find something that they need. Excuse me. So again, they're still looking for machines. They're still looking for magic. And they're looking for the something queen. Grass skin queen. Okay. Boom. They got magic. So we're going to take that. Put that there. Boom. Okay, and then 4, 5, and then they need to get 6. These two are going to go up into combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you guys tell that I'm like slowly losing my voice? Okay, so they're gonna get the one that's worth the most victory points, which I think it's this 11. It's 11 if they can have 4 plus tiny. Is that what that is? 4 plus tiny. Which they have 1 tiny, 2 tiny, 3 tiny. Oh no. They're close to that one. Grass queen, grass king queen, young and sweet, only grass. Oh my goodness. You're hilarious, Nat. Okay, so these are the 3 cards that I got. I don't have to discard any of them, so I don't know why I'm looking at them like I need to discard something. So I need another deadly, which I got another deadly. I got 2 more deadlies, actually. That's nice. I already have my 5 plus folk, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. I already have my nocturnal. I already have my deadly. Or now I do, at least, if I play one of these. Ooh, the giant cyclops, or the angry cyclops, is 12 bread. That's wild. And 1 coin. Dang. But it does allow me to attack a lot. And this is 3 plus 2 if aged mystic. Do I have the aged mystic? Do they have the aged mystic? Oh no. They literally, why? Wait, hold up. They literally got the not me not realizing that they literally just got the grass skin queen. They literally have her. So now that's gonna get them plus 4 victory points if they have the grass skin queen. Look at that. They found her. Young and sweet, only 17. Or grass 17. Need George here to remind Jenna to drink. I don't have my water with me. I would really love, I might actually ask Francis to make tea. I've made him tea so many times this week. He can make me tea. Boom. Let's see if he actually does. Okay, so that is everything. The AI has finished their turn. They are going to put a tent here, which is going to get them a berry. So they have 5 berries right now. Wild. I've already built mine there. And these all move down. So this is going to move down, this is going to move down, and this is going to move down. Okay. These all come back to me. It's all coming back to me now. Ooh, I want tea. Everybody go make some tea. Okay. wait, before I do anything, turn start. See what I have here. Another folk. 8 victory points if 4 plus deadly. When you attack, gain a bag and a bread. Oh, dang, that's pretty good. This one's -4. When you play this card, gain 1 coin. Okay. Which one do I want to discard? I think I'm going to discard this one, even though this one's really cute. Look at it. I think I am going to discard this one. Something warming, like peppermint or cinnamon. Yeah, I do think I want some chai tea. I love, or sorry, chai. I do love some chai. So far, Francis has not read his text message. He's currently playing Path of Exile 2. I think that's what it's called. Hot toddy, now we're talking. Okay, so let's roll these dice. We have a pretty good roll. I'll take it. 1 6, 2 5s, a 4, and a 3. Okay. So I would really love, that'd be 5 plus another 6 bread. Is there a possibility that I could get 4 bags? No, I don't think it's possible. I can only get 3 bags. So I could get 1 bag here, 1 bag here, 1 bag here. Dang. So if I got in here and did 4 bags, that would have been nice. So I need to figure out a way to get 10 bread? 12 bread. Okay, first and foremost, I'm gonna put this here. That's gonna get me 1 bread and 1 coin. So that, I'm at 6 bread and 1 coin. I can use one of these 5s to get another 2 bread. That's 6, 8 bread. 8 bread. I need a few more bread. Just a few. I guess I could just do this one. But I want a 6 for that though. But then I want to use my 6 here. I should have rolled again. Okay, I'm going to go here. This is going to allow me to move on to a mountain space. So I'm going to go to here. And then if I have 2 plus nocturnal, which I have lots, I'm going to move 1 more. So I'm going to move to this cloud space here. That is going to get me 1 ember guy. 1 ember guy. And then if I can somehow get 10 power, so if I can do 5, and then how many deadlies do I have? 5, 6, 7. Do I not have as many deadly as I thought I did? Am I crazy? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If this was a 6, I could get to it. But I would have had to play this guy. Dang it. So I have a 3 and a 5. 3 and a 5. I guess I can just put this here for a coin. And then I guess I could just move once more. Don't know how much I love that, but we can do that. Move once more. That'll at least get me onto a spot that has a treasure chest. Path of Exile. I worked on the first one. Good times. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that, Nat. Has Francis replied? He has not. He hasn't even seen it yet. He's very much so into his Path of Exile. Okay, so tent. Treasure. Boom. Ooh, 1 victory point and a bag. Nice. So I got a bag. Okay. Okay. And then the AI's turn. They're going to roll 5 dice. Marissa is way too logged in. Real gamer household up in there. Yep. One of us is board gaming, one of us is video gaming. Okay, so they have a set of 4s. So they are going to do the... They're going to get in here right in time. Unfortunately, I did not lock them out. And then the 1, it does nothing. The 4, so this is going to go up here. The 4 is going to get them to roll all those dice. And they're going to, they better not. I'm going to have to try to do that right away. So they're going to roll their dice. If they get 6 or more, then they get to do that. And then they get that as well. Okay, so they're going to roll their combat dice. They have 14. So they're definitely going to get a cube onto this spot here. Which means that on my next turn, I have to do it. Or I'm going to get locked out. Okay. And then this one here, they're going to pick up 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... But poor Jenna's voice. I know. I'm dying. I'll text him again in a second. Okay, so we got 5, 1, 8. So the 8 is the winner. Okay. And then that is everything for them. They are going to, again, they did not move, so they're going to pitch a tent on this spot here. Okay, I've already pitched mine. I got my things. We are now moving on to the next round. So these are all going to move down. This is going to move down 1. And that is it. Starting with my turn, I get my 5 dice back. I get to draw 1 card. This is... Oh, interesting. You may discard this card from your tableau at any time to move 2 spaces. Interesting. And this is -2 unless you have 3+ magic. 1, 2. No other magic, so that's a little scary to have. But I actually might keep it, and I might discard this guy here, which is Hogfolk Mortar. which will get me -4. Okay, so we are now going to roll my dice again. We are on round number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're on round number 10, so I have 3 more rounds. Oh, nice. 3 6s, a 4, and a 3. We love to see it. Definitely not re-rolling. Okay, so I could try to get 4 bags. Because I can now get 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bags, and then I have 4th bag here. That would then get me 4 victory points, first thing. And then it would also get me 4 plus 2, another 6 bread, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would get me, I would have 14 bread, which is crazy. So that could get me the Cyclops dude. And then I could use one of my 6s to attack and get in for that. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we got the 3 to go here to get our 2nd bag. We have the 4 to go here to get our 3rd bag. And then we have a 6 to go here to get our 4th bag. And then I'm going to use a 6 to do a trade, which is going to be 4 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to allow me to put a cube onto here. That's going to get me 6 bread, which then I will spend another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bread. So that is 12 bread. I have to spend 1 coin. Giant Cyclops, baby. Get wrecked. I do. Oh, frick, man. No. 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 This is the absolute worst. No. Was there any other way that I could have done that? Shoot! Because I have to be on a spot that has a symbol. No! No! And I only have 1 die, so I can't move and then fight. Oh, I'm so angry. No. That whole turn felt so good until that point. Shoot! Is there any possible way that I can move and attack? No? Because I have a guy that I can attack. I just have to be on one of those spots. That sucks. The worst is pitching your tent on a tower. I am so mad right now. And literally that's the only reason why I wanted the angry Cyclops. Was the fact that he's gonna get me right to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. But if I can't do 10, the next one that I'm gonna have to do is 12. And I can't do 12. Are you kidding me? Never pitch a tent on a tower. Only leads to bad outcomes. I am so mad right now. Okay, so maybe I don't want to play him. Please hold as I reconsider my entire life. Give me back 12 bread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 bread. And 1 coin. Or did I already give myself my coin back? I think I might have already given myself my coin back. Ugh. Do I have any other giants? I do not. Watching you go through the stages of grief from a bad turn is fascinating. You were close, Jenna. Perhaps you should play horseshoes. Oh gosh, no. Okay. Well, let's reconsider this, people. Do I need those 4 bags? Or I guess 3 bags? Do I take back everything? Yes. Please hold as I rewind. I no longer have 6 bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 3 bags back. 4 bags back. Put these back. 1, 2, 3 bags. And trade action. 3 bags go back. Let's reconsider. Let's reconsider here. Because I could possibly get my bread and stuff another way. Because I still have quite a bit of bread. And 1 bag at least. Okay. I have 2 coins. I could get another 2 coins. I think I am going to move 1, 2. That is going to get me another ember zombie. All right. At least I'm on an ember zombie space now. So if I can somehow get to 12 bread. So I currently have 4, 8. I think I can do it. I need 4 more bread. Okay. So we can do here for 1 coin, 1 bread. I now need 3 more bread. Use my 6 to get 2 more bread. I now need 1 more bread. I can discard a card to get 1 more bread. I will discard this one here to get 1 more bread. I did it! I was going to say funny, but it is funny. It is funny seeing someone go through it. But it's quite fascinating as well, I will say. All right. So everyone, I have successfully gotten 12 bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 freaking bread. I'm in the anger stage. 1 coin. Play this freaking Cyclops down. Play this 6 here. That gets me 10. That's not my cube. I get to go here. Boom. You can't lock me out. Okay, so that's that. That's that. And then I still have 1 more dice left. We love to see it. Oh, I also get rid of one of my ember guys. So I have a 3. I could move down 1. That would get me another treasure. but it would also get me another ember zombie. T-shirt idea. That's not my cube. That's not my piece. Honestly, relatable. I've had that happen a lot. I think I am gonna move down one. So then that's gonna move me down to here, and then that's where I'm gonna pitch my tent. Eee! Okay, I'm so happy that I was able to figure that out. That makes me really happy. All right. Oh. Penny's scratching upstairs. And I don't know if Francis is gonna hear that, because he still hasn't seen my text message. Okay. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. That is everything for me. I'm gonna pitch my 10th tent here. That's gonna get me another one of these. Boom. Gets me another victory point and another bag. Okay. I'm really hoping Francis hears that. If he doesn't, within like the next few minutes, I might have to go let my dogs out. I tend to move the score marker that is the furthest back when tracking in-game scores. Doesn't matter whose it is. Okay, so that is me. Now it is the AI. They have 4 and 5. That is a 3. Okay. So they did not roll well. They do not have 2 of these ones. They do not have 2 ones. They do have a 2. So they're going to move forward 1 and down 1. Which I do believe that they get... Do they get ember zombies for landing on those? I actually think that they get negative points for going on to those. Oh, there you go. He heard it. Which number is that? Number 2. Move the boss caravan. Do not take zombie tokens. Okay, never mind. They do not get zombie tokens. It's only if they roll a 6 or less. So they're going to go there. And then they have a 3 as well. So they're going to draw until they find something they need. Which? What do they need? Oh! Magic. 4 plus magic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they don't need any more magic. 4 tinies. 1, 2, 3. So they do need a tiny. I don't think they need any more machines. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they do need 1 more machine. Okay, so they need tiny and machine. Boom. Nope. Oh, but they do need also 1 of every type. Do they already have shy, nocturnal, and flying? Shy, yes, nocturnal. Do they have flying? They do. Okay. So they do not need that. Boom. Magic, shy, folk, delver. Do they need any of those? They did indeed. So they did need delver, so they're gonna take that. Okay. And then they have a 5, so they're gonna gain a fruit. Finally finished sleeving all of the Nemesis stuff. It only took me 2 days. Still have to do all of ATO. What's ATO? Could you hear the scratching? Stacy? I didn't realize that you could hear it. Penny is quite the scratcher. She's like very demanding. When she needs to go outside, that girl needs to go outside. Okay, so that is everything for them. They have no use for those twos, so they're gonna go up here. And then all of the cubes that are going to be pushed down get pushed. Thankfully, I did not get locked out of that. And then the AI is going to put their tent down here. And we are now moving on to our 11th turn. So I'm going to get back all of these. I'm going to draw one card at the start of my turn. Lizard Folk Herbalist. All cards cost 1 fewer food. 8 victory points if 3 or more magic. Magic. I actually don't have as many magic as I thought. I hardly have any magic, actually. I have 1 magic right now. He would be the second magic. And that would be it. This one's probably my best bet for playing right now, which is 4 plus deadly. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I already have 4 deadlies, so that would be a good one to play right now. I think I'm going to discard that one because I don't really feel like I need it. Aeon's Trespass Odyssey. Gotcha. Yep. Oh, wow. The other picture with the big white boxes. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't even want to look. Okay. Let's see how I roll. 5, 5, 2, 2, 4. I need some 6s. I'm sorry. I desperately need some 6s. There we go. 2 6s, 2 5s, and a 3. Can I have chai?
Do you want like milk with it or?
Just put a little bit of the almond milk creamer in it.
Okay.
Thank you. What a wonderful guy. It has slowed me down painting and assembling. Oof. Oof. Okay, so I had a pretty good roll. If I want to play this one, I'm gonna need 5 bread and 1 coin. Five bread, 1 coin. So that's gonna need me to have a lot of coins. It'd be really nice to get... I would only have enough to get 2 more coins. I guess I could do this one too. Both of them are needing 5 bread. It's just one needs a bag and one needs a coin. How do I get 5 bread? Okay, so I do think I'm going to put 3 to move once forward. Because there's nothing there. Okay. And then I'm going to use my 6 to move 1 to here. And then 1 to here. Thank you! Oh boy. Very protective. Very protective guard dogs. Stacy says, hi, Francis.
Hi.
You guys are crazy. All right. And then, because that's going to allow me to, because either I go there or I go here and get a berry. But I think having, honestly, having more cards is not that great for me right now. So maybe I actually go there and I can get a berry. Do I get any victory points for berries? No, I do not. So maybe I actually go down. Because the berry would honestly just get me to have one of these actions be a 1 or more for the one turn that I have it. So I think it'd probably be better for me to get more cards. So I'll go there. I don't really know what else to do, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get to 5 coins so that I can do this one. Which maybe I should just do that. Maybe I should just do this to get a bread and a coin. And then do this to get another coin. So I'm close. I have 4 coins. I just need 1 more coin. And then I have a 6 that I can six plus 1 per deadly. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I think I might just put this 6 on here and get 2 more bread. That'll at least get me prepared for my next turn to play one of these 2. It'd probably be best for me to do this one because that'll get me 8 victory points, as opposed to this one will only get me 2 victory points. So honestly, like, I could just discard this one, but this one will then get me another coin if I want to. Anyways, everyone is excited for tea. We all get real excited for tea. Okay, so that is everything for my turn. I am going to pitch my tent. I have 1 more tent after this. I'm going to put my tent here. That's going to allow me to draw 3 cards, which again I will look at after. And then AI's turn. So we're going to take 5 dice. Roll those. So they got a 5, 2 4s, of course. So they're going to do 2 4s. That's going to allow them to do the lowest here, which is this 4 bag trade spot. And then they have a 5, which again, they're going to gain a fruit. Each fruit that they have at the end of the game is worth 1 victory point. And then they're going to do 6. And then they're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to keep the highest number, which is a 1. Wow, love that. So there are 2. 1 is 1 victory point plus 2 if they have the aged engineer, what they do. So I'm not going to give them that one, and I'm going to give them this one that is just 1 victory point. So I think the other ones are all 0s or negative ones. Whew. Okay. Penny, what are you doing? Let's see what we have to work with for our last turn. Again, the AI did not move, so they're just going to pitch their tent on this spot here. Okay. And then here I have 8 victory points if 5 plus magic, which I don't think I have many magic. I have one. So that's no use to me. This one here is just 1 victory point. It gets me some movement. And then this is -5 unless 4+ nocturnal. And that's not going to get me much either. Okay. So the pack bird could just get me 1 more space that way if I really wanted it to. But really these are just ones that I can discard to get more food if I need to. All right, moving into my last turn. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I am going to draw 1 card. This is Giant Magic Deadly. Ooh, another Deadly. Snail Rider. Gets me 1 bread. Would get me another Deadly, which is nice. But again, I don't think it'll get me to the 12 that I need. Because it's 6, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Deadly. So that would be 11. So it's not going to get me to the 12 that I need. Okay. Oh, but I need to discard 1. I'm going to discard this rat swarm. Okay. Last roll. Please be good. 6, 5, 2 3s, and a 1. It's decent. I don't want to roll again and not get any 6s. So I think I'm just going to stick with this. Because that would really suck if I didn't get any 6s on my next roll. So right away, I am going to put this here to get my 5th coin that I needed. And then I'm going to use a 3 to do a trade. And I'm going to do the 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 coins. That will then get me 5 bread plus another 2. So it's going to get me 7 bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bread, baby. Yeah, so unfortunately I am going to get negative points for having this guy, which kind of sucks. And now I'm kind of stuck in a weird spot here. Because this one allows me to move on plains as well as mountains. Because I guess I could go up 1, 2. But then I don't want to move over. Because then that's going to be another zombie spot. Dang it. I guess I could move down and then over. But that's going to require me doing this action here, which will take 2 dice away from me. So I don't really think we're going to be moving much further. That sucks. I did not make it to Easter egg. That makes me sad. Okay, so I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could play both of these. I just need 1 coin, which I will play this 4 here. It's actually 5, but that'll get me a bread and a coin because I do need a coin in order to play this card. I'm going to play this card down, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food and 1 coin. Okay. That just right away gets me 8 victory points, which is great. And then this one would get me 1 victory point per camp on a lake, which I have 2. And then I could possibly move to one of these and get another one. So that'd be 3 victory points if I did that one. This one here is 8 victory points if 5 plus magic, which I do not have. And this one here... Okay. So I think I'm going to play this guy. This is going to be, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bread and 1 bag. And then he actually allows me to gain, with a 3, a coin. And then if I have 3 plus giants, which I have 1, 2, so close. I almost got another coin, but it's fine. Oh, that would have been so cool. But I cannot do it. Okay. So then, I think right off the bat, I'm going to do another one, which is 1 bread, 1 coin. And I'm going to play this one here. Which, then this one is a giant. So if I played this one first and then did this action, but in order to play this card, I needed to play this action, so it's fine. But this then allowed me to get 4 victory points. Dang it. That was so close. I can't actually move on to this space, sadly. I can only move on to a... Could move on to a mountain. Which that's not really going to get me much. This would get me a berry, but again, berries don't get me anything. I did not get enough movement cards, that's for sure. Okay, and then just with this 6 here, I guess I will just move, I suppose. Is there any other better options for me here? I could get a bag. I could get 2. I think I'm just gonna move. So I'm just gonna, with my 6 here, I can move twice. So I'm gonna move 1 to here, 1 to here, and then that will be the end. Which then, I'm not sure if I get anything for treasures, victory point, market board, zombie board. Okay. Was there any possible way that I could move forward? There's not. That makes me sad. Okay. So I have these 2 cards left over, which I think I'm just going to discard both of them to get bread, because I think it's fun. And then that is me. That is all I can do. Okay, moving on to the AI. This one is actually up here, because they didn't use it. And they're going to get 1 more die. Last turn for the AI. Okay, they got 2 4s, of course. That's going to allow them to put a cube on the lowest, which it is that, of course. And then they have a 2 that's going to allow them to move forward 1 and down 1. This 2 can't be used, and then this 6 is going to allow them to draw 5. Do you guys hear my dogs? Penny. Is it playtime? And then they're going to do this one here. Penny. Okay, that is everything. Oh, that's nice. Did anyone else actually get tea? Also, apologies for that loud noise. Okay. So now it is time. Which actually, before we do this, we do need to put our last tents out. So my last tent is gonna go here. That's gonna get me a berry, which I will just put on the Night Maiden, because she's the MVP. Actually, no, the Angry Cyclops is the MVP. He gets the berry. Which that doesn't make sense, actually. So it's going back to the Night Maiden. So that's going to be my last tent there. And then the AI will pitch their last tent here. Okay. And then this gets pushed down once. These both get pushed down once. And then that is it. Which technically, I think these just go down to the bottom. Okay, so me and the AI. So if you reach Easter, you get 5 victory points, which neither of us did. So we're gonna do 0 and 0. Total distance, 1 victory point. Space, max 25 if you reach Easter. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the AI. 13, 14, 15 for me. Shoot. 15 for me. 12 for the AI. I got tea. Christmas in Paris. Oh, dang. That sounds fancy. Is that a tea? Okay. So far I'm winning, but that won't really, it won't hold up. Spaces with your camps, 1 victory point per space with 1 or more of your camps. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the AI has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then Ember Zombie Board. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 11. And the AI has 9. You basically just count up the victory points of where your cubes are. And then Market Board. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 15, 23. Oh, wait. And then 2 more, so 25. I didn't do a lot of bag selling. And then the AI is going to get 6, 9, 17, 18, 19, 20, 27. Okay, so they only got 2 more than I did, which is good. Okay, and then card victory points. So I have, we'll count the negatives after, because I have a few negatives. Okay, so I have 9, because I do have 4 or more nocturnal. I have my, I think I got all of them that I have here. So I have 9, 16, 24, 27, 35, 35, 36, 37, 41, 40, 37, 35, 34. I just minused my stuff there. So I have 34 for my card VPs. And then for my treasures, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 1 Ember Zombie, so -1. Okay. Now, let's see what the AI gets. Because I feel like this is where they're going to win. Because they have a lot of stuff. Okay. So they have 1. I guess maybe, should I zoom you guys in? I'm going to put mine up here. Maybe the AIs don't get, is like there another sheet somewhere? No. Maybe I'm not sure where I count their berries, but anyways, they have 1. I'm gonna do all of their like count the types ones later. So 1, 4, 5. So they have 8. 8, 12, and then I do have the grass skin queen, so they have 12 plus 4, so they have 16. That is 0 because they do have folk. They have 16, 17, and then do they have 17? Okay, good. So they just have 17, 17, 18, and then 1 per machine. 18, 19, 20, 21, 21. Oh no. This is so hard, guys. 21. Do they have 4 machines? 1, 2. I don't think they do. 3. They only have 3. What was I at? Does anyone remember? Oh no. Dan, hello. Dan Crew, here to support a fellow Canadian board gamer. Love watching all the content you put out. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that. So they did not get for that. So I think they're at 21. I could be wrong. Dang it. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes. So they're at 21. Nope. 21. 26. If 3 plus magic, they definitely have 3 plus magic. 21 plus 5, so that's 26. They do not have that. 26. They need 4 tinies. I think they have the 4 tinies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 26 plus 11. 26 plus 11, 37. 37. Did they get 4 magic? Let's see if they got 4 magic. So 37. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. 37 plus 8 is 45. And then did they get 45? 1. Okay, so thankfully they did not get that one. But 45, and then this is 12 victory points if they have 1 of each type, which I'm pretty sure they do. Folk, Deadly, Machine, Shy, Magic, Delver, Giant, Tiny, Nocturnal, and Flying. So that's 45 plus 12, so they have 50, 57. Ugh. They might have one. Treasures, they have 2. Zombies, they have 1. And then I need to see if they get victory points for their berries. Oh, oopsie. So they don't actually... They don't actually get things for their camps. So they get 1 victory point per camp the bot has on a white tower space, and then 1 victory point per fruit token they have. And then victory points from treasure, VP from all cards the bot played, count all bonuses that apply, such as plus victory points for sets of card tags, enemies defeated, etc. If the bot completes a victory point bonus involving camps on the map, the bot collects these victory points as well. Okay, so they still have that 57. It's just the victory points for their spaces with camps. They only get them if they put them on towers, which they have none on towers. Thank the Lord. But they do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that 7 is for that. Okay. So I think that is everything. Pretty sure I lost. But let's see. So I have 15 plus 11 and 11, so 22, plus 25, plus 34, plus 4, minus 1. I almost got a perfect score of 100, but I got 99. Okay, and then the AI got 12, plus 7, plus 9, plus 27, plus 57, plus 2, minus 1. I lost, guys. The AI got 113. That's wild. They got a lot of good cards that helped them. That was the thing. They got a lot of cards that, like, I feel like them not having to, like, pay anything for these cards really helps them. Because it's basically just like, oh, you get that card if it goes along with your set. Which, like, as the player, you don't get that. Interesting. Because, like, they just got the one, which, like, this one is really good. It actually only costs 2 bread and 2 coins. It's the Zoological Scholar, and it's 12 victory points if 1 of each type. So if you kind of spread out and get all of the different types. Dang. So the final score, I got 99, and the AI got 113. So I'm not sure if I did the AI correctly, or if I did it incorrectly, or that's just how difficult the AI is, but holy. I feel like my engine didn't really run very smooth, so I understand. It was my first time playing, so I did decent. Are there difficulty levels for the AI? So I don't really think there's difficulty levels. Basically, each of the AIs says here, you basically just find 2 cards that they start with that kind of build their engine for their game. So the 2 cards that I picked were the 2 that they recommend for your first game. But then there's also 3 other kind of card combinations that you can play with that I think probably get a little bit more difficult. I'm not 100% sure. Or that just changes up what the AI is going to be taking and looking for. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think there's really there's nothing to, like, really change up the difficulty, I don't think. It does, like, you can make it more challenging for you if it's too easy. So, like, it says bot challenge plus. So to make the bot more challenging, choose one of these. So you have, like, some other things that you can do. So it's like when a bot has 5 or more fruit tokens, it rolls one more die per turn. I think you lost because you pitched your tents on towers. See, it's good that I pitched them on towers, though, because that got me more stuff. The AI didn't pitch on towers, and they didn't get any victory points, so I think I did the right thing by pitching on towers. That's what drives me crazy about Anachrony solo. Super projects require a ton of hoops to go through for the player. The bot just gets it and it's worth big points. Exactly. I feel like it just made it a lot easier for the AI to get those, like, different, like, matching things and, like, victory points and stuff. Whereas with me as the player, I had to, like, really work my butt off to get stuff, to get the food, to then play those cards down. Do you use a board game app to track your stats? So Josh, I usually do. I usually start off really good. I'm gonna switch over to this. I usually start the year off really good by tracking my stats, because I'm the type of person that, like, at the beginning of the year, I'm, like, super motivated and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna track all of my board game stats and I'm gonna be really good about it. So I start off the year being really good, but then the last few months I have not been keeping track of my board game stats. So I've kind of fallen off of it, but hopefully going into next year, I'll get back into it. It's just so hard when you're playing so many board games, but I do think it would be really nice to, at the end of a full year, have those full game stats. I can obviously go back and, like, look at all the videos that I take and try to remember the games that I've played specific times, but, like, there's no way for me to properly, unfortunately. Now I feel like I did pretty well up until August, and then after, like, Gen Con, when I was home from Gen Con, and then September, October, November, and December have been absolutely crazy, so it has not been good the last few months. But there's Board Game Stats, which is a really good app that I enjoy. Brian, I house rule that. It's just not fair. Okay. So anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out. I have been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. So I think this has been one of my longer streams, which has been very nice. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Stacy, Brian, Dan, if you're still here, Josh, thanks all for hanging out. The Cryptic Adventure, if you're still here, all of the friends in chat, thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully this will be my last stream, most likely until the new year, so hopefully you guys have a good rest of your 2024. Hopefully if you celebrate Christmas, that you have a wonderful Christmas with family and friends, and you get a chance to just relax and just have a nice time with friends and family. Thanks for the stream. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for hanging out, Cryptic Adventure. I appreciate it. Hopefully you have a good holiday season as well. I'm very excited for next week. It's going to be just a chill week. I have a few more things to finish up this week, but once I'm finished with that, I will have actually a solo Sunday vlog going up early next week. So it'll probably be on, like, Monday or Tuesday, which Tuesday is actually that's Christmas Eve. I might not put it up on Christmas Eve. If anything, I will either get that solo Sunday vlog up on Monday, so the 23rd of December, or I will just wait and edit it and stuff after Christmas and get it up on, like, the 26th or the 27th. That'll be a really nice, like, cozy vlog, maybe to watch after your Christmas festivities or before, depending. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Solo Sunday vlog. Yes. So Stacy, I'm starting to do solo Sunday vlogs. Basically, I'm going to, when I have a Sunday that's open, I'm pretty much just going to solo game all day and have like a cozy vlog and just like film the whole thing and hang out and give you guys like my first impressions of the games that I play. If you're part of my Patreon, I did recently, a few days ago, I think it actually was last night, I posted the games, the possibility or options of games to play, and my Patreons actually get to decide which games I do play on the Solo Sunday streams. So not a stream, no. So it's going to be me filming, me playing all these games and hanging out, but it's not going to be like live. It's just going to be like a filmed video. Noise. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go and look over on my Patreon and see which games people have voted for so far. There were 20 different options, and basically whatever ones have gotten the most votes, the top 5 games are gonna be the ones that I play. So very excited for that. Sorry, I just got distracted seeing Sankori behind you. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, so beautiful. There's also this one here, which I really want to play this one solo. I actually should have added this to my list of games to play solo, but I did not. Maybe I'll put that in my next Patreon poll, and you guys can maybe vote for that one. But I heard most of it. All good, all good. Okay, well anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out. Again, I appreciate you. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas, a good holiday season, and I will see you in some coming videos that I'm going to be uploading in the next few days. And then also I will see you in the new year for some more live streams, some more videos. All of the exciting videos are coming up soon of like my favorite heavier games of 2024 and my favorite lighter games of 2024, my favorite solo games of 2024, my most anticipated games for 2025. I might do a few other videos. I really love these types of videos of kind of looking back and looking forward. So yeah, I'm excited for those. So hopefully you guys are as well. And hopefully you have a good night. Thanks for streaming on this cold, cold night. No problem. Hopefully it kept you cozy and entertained. All right, friends. Goodbye. Appreciate you all. Have a good night. See you later.